My beloved child, there is something your soulmate has been feeling that even they did not expect. What is happening inside their heart right now is creating questions, emotions, and realizations that have become impossible for them to ignore. Before we go any further, don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. For a long time, they believed they understood their own feelings. They thought they knew exactly what they wanted, exactly what they needed, and exactly where their heart was leading them. But recently, something changed. Quietly. Unexpectedly. Without any announcement. Without any dramatic moment that everyone could see. It happened deep inside them, where thoughts become emotions and emotions become truth. And now, they are beginning to understand something that surprises them more than anyone else. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The strange part is that they did not wake up one morning with all the answers. Instead, the realization arrived little by little. A memory appeared. A thought returned. A feeling refused to disappear. Every time they tried to focus on something else, their attention seemed to drift back to the same place. Back to you. At first, they ignored it. Then they questioned it. Then they tried to explain it away. But some feelings do not disappear simply because they are questioned. Some emotions become stronger every time they are pushed aside. That is exactly what has been happening. The more they tried to understand why you remained in their thoughts, the more they discovered that your presence had become woven into their daily life in ways they never noticed before. A certain song reminded them of you. A certain conversation reminded them of you. A certain place reminded them of you. Even ordinary moments began carrying traces of memories they could not explain. And that is when they started asking themselves a question they never expected to ask. Why does this person continue to occupy such an important space in my heart? Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The answer did not arrive immediately. Instead, it unfolded slowly. One realization after another. One emotional discovery after another. One unexpected truth after another. And with every realization, they found themselves becoming more certain of something they once doubted. Their feelings were real. Not temporary. Not imagined. Not created by circumstance. Real. This realization surprised them because they had spent so much time trying to understand what they felt. Yet the answer had been standing in front of them the entire time. Sometimes the heart recognizes something long before the mind does. And that is exactly what happened. While their thoughts searched for explanations, their heart already knew. While their logic searched for proof, their emotions already understood. While they looked everywhere for answers, the truth remained quietly waiting within them. And now that truth is becoming impossible to ignore. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. There is another reason these feelings have surprised them. The deeper they look within themselves, the more they realize that what they feel is connected to something meaningful. It is not just about attraction. It is not just about curiosity. It is not just about wondering what could happen. It feels deeper than that. Stronger than that. More significant than that. The realization has caused them to reflect on moments they once overlooked. Moments that seemed small. Moments that seemed ordinary. Moments they never expected to remember. Yet suddenly those moments have become important. Because now they see them differently. Now they understand why those memories remained with them. Now they understand why certain feelings never disappeared. Now they understand why thoughts of you continued returning when they least expected it. And every new realization brings them closer to a truth they can no longer deny. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. What makes this even more surprising is that they did not plan for these feelings to grow stronger. Life was moving forward. Days were passing. Responsibilities continued. Everything seemed normal. Yet beneath the surface, something powerful was developing. A deeper awareness. A clearer understanding. A stronger emotional connection. And now they are beginning to see things from an entirely different perspective. The things that once confused them are becoming clear. The things that once seemed uncertain are beginning to make sense. The things that once felt distant suddenly feel much closer. This shift has changed the way they think. It has changed the way they reflect. And most importantly, it has changed the way they feel. That is why their emotions have become impossible to ignore. Because once the heart recognizes a truth, pretending not to see it becomes increasingly difficult. Stay with me. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you. Recently, they experienced a moment that caused everything to become even clearer. It was not a dramatic event. It was not something the world would notice. But for them, it mattered. A lot. In that quiet moment, they found themselves reflecting on what truly matters. Not what others expect. Not what others assume. But what genuinely matters to their heart. And as they reflected, one realization stood above all the others. You were still there. Still present. Still important. Still impossible to forget. That realization caught them completely by surprise. Because sometimes people do not realize how much someone means to them until they honestly examine their own heart. And that is exactly what happened. The answers they were searching for suddenly became visible. The feelings they were questioning suddenly became understandable. The emotions they were analyzing suddenly became undeniable. And now they are standing face to face with a truth they can no longer avoid. Their feelings have grown stronger than they expected. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The most surprising part is still ahead. Because these realizations are not creating distance. They are creating clarity. And clarity changes everything. When confusion disappears, decisions become easier. When uncertainty fades, emotions become stronger. When truth becomes visible, the heart begins moving with greater confidence. That is the stage they are entering now. A stage where they understand themselves more clearly. A stage where they understand their emotions more deeply. A stage where they understand the significance of their feelings in a way they never did before. And that understanding is creating a powerful shift inside them. A shift that continues growing with every passing day. A shift that continues revealing new truths. A shift that continues bringing hidden emotions into the light. So if you have felt that something is changing behind the scenes, if you have sensed that something important is unfolding, there may be a reason for that feeling. Because your soulmate's heart is discovering truths that once remained hidden. Truths that are becoming impossible to ignore. Truths that are transforming the way they see everything. And what they are beginning to understand may surprise them more than anyone else. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Because this story is only beginning, and the next revelation may explain why their feelings have become stronger, clearer, and more powerful than ever before. A quiet shift is taking place right now. And what makes it extraordinary is that your soulmate may not even realize how much they have changed until they look back and see the journey their heart has been taking. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. There are moments in life when feelings remain hidden beneath the surface. They exist quietly, unnoticed, waiting for the right moment to reveal themselves. Your soulmate has entered one of those moments. What they once viewed as ordinary thoughts have become impossible to ignore. What they once dismissed as passing emotions now returns again and again with greater strength. Recently, they found themselves remembering details they never expected to remember. Not major events. Not dramatic situations. Small things. Tiny moments. Little memories that somehow refuse to disappear. The surprising part is that every one of those memories carried the same connection. You. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. At first, they tried to understand why this was happening. Why certain memories suddenly felt important. Why certain emotions felt stronger than before. Why thoughts of you continued appearing during moments when they were focused on completely different things. The answer did not arrive immediately. Instead, it unfolded slowly. One realization after another. One discovery after another. One emotional truth after another. And every step brought them closer to understanding something they never expected. Their feelings have become much deeper than they originally believed. This realization has surprised them because they spent a long time convincing themselves that they had everything figured out. They believed they understood their heart. They believed they understood their future. They believed they understood what truly mattered. Then something changed. A simple moment caused them to pause. A quiet reflection caused them to think differently. And suddenly they saw everything from a new perspective. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The strange thing about powerful feelings is that they often reveal themselves when a person least expects it. They do not arrive with announcements. They do not ask permission. They simply become impossible to ignore. That is exactly what has been happening. The more they try to understand why they feel this way, the stronger the answer becomes. You matter to them more than they realized. That thought alone has created a wave of emotions they were not prepared for. Because once a person recognizes the value of someone in their life, they begin viewing everything differently. They begin replaying conversations. They begin remembering moments. They begin noticing details. And suddenly things that once seemed ordinary become meaningful. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. There is another reason these feelings continue growing stronger. Your soulmate has started comparing the way they feel now to the way they felt before. The difference has surprised them. The emotions feel clearer. The connection feels stronger. The thoughts feel more consistent. And the feeling that keeps returning is impossible to ignore. Every day seems to bring another reminder. Every week seems to bring another realization. Every reflection seems to reveal another truth. They are beginning to understand that some connections remain important no matter how much time passes. Some feelings continue growing even when nobody expects them to. Some people leave an impact that cannot easily be replaced. And your soulmate is beginning to recognize just how significant that impact has been. Stay with me. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you. There was a moment recently when they imagined what life would feel like if they completely ignored these emotions. The answer surprised them. Because instead of feeling relief, they felt emptiness. Instead of feeling certainty, they felt confusion. Instead of feeling peace, they felt unfinished. That realization became impossible to forget. It revealed something important. The feelings they carry are not random. The emotions they experience are not temporary. The connection they sense has become deeply meaningful. And now they are beginning to trust what their heart has been trying to tell them all along. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. As these realizations continue growing, your soulmate is entering a period of greater emotional clarity. Questions are turning into answers. Confusion is turning into understanding. Doubt is turning into certainty. And every step forward reveals another piece of the truth. A truth that has been quietly waiting in the background. A truth that has remained patient. A truth that is becoming impossible to deny. The surprising part is that they never expected this journey to unfold the way it has. They never expected certain emotions to become stronger. They never expected certain memories to become more meaningful. They never expected their heart to guide them toward such important realizations. Yet here they are. Thinking. Reflecting. Understanding. And discovering things about themselves that continue to surprise them. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Because what they are beginning to realize now is only the beginning. The next discovery may reveal why these feelings continue returning with greater strength, why certain thoughts refuse to disappear, and why their heart keeps leading them back to the same unforgettable truth. Something is changing. Something important is unfolding. And the next revelation may be the one that changes everything. What happens next is the part your soulmate never saw coming, and it may be the most surprising realization of all. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. For a long time, they believed they could keep certain feelings organized, controlled, and placed neatly in the background of their life. They thought emotions worked that way. They thought if they focused on other things, the feelings would naturally fade. If they stayed busy, the thoughts would disappear. If they ignored the connection, eventually it would become less important. But something unexpected happened. The opposite occurred. Instead of fading, the feelings became clearer. Instead of weakening, the emotions became stronger. Instead of disappearing, the connection became impossible to overlook. And that is what has left them so surprised. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Recently, they found themselves thinking about possibilities they never considered before. Not because someone suggested it. Not because someone encouraged it. But because their own heart kept guiding them toward those thoughts. The more they reflected, the more they realized something remarkable. Every path they imagined seemed to lead back to the same person. Every important thought seemed connected to the same face. Every meaningful feeling seemed linked to the same presence. And that presence was you. This realization did not happen in a single day. It happened gradually. Quietly. Powerfully. Like a sunrise that slowly brightens the sky until everything becomes impossible to ignore. That is exactly what is happening within them now. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. There is a reason this realization feels so significant. Your soulmate is beginning to understand that some people enter our lives and leave a temporary impression. Others leave a permanent one. The difference becomes clear only with time. Time reveals what truly matters. Time reveals what remains important. Time reveals who continues occupying space in the heart. And as time has passed, one truth has become impossible for them to deny. You never truly left their thoughts. No matter how busy life became. No matter how many distractions appeared. No matter how many other things demanded their attention. Somewhere in the background, thoughts of you continued to exist. Patiently. Quietly. Consistently. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The most surprising discovery came during a moment of complete honesty. A moment when they stopped trying to explain everything. A moment when they stopped searching for complicated answers. A moment when they simply listened to their heart. And what they heard surprised them. Because the heart often speaks in ways that logic cannot fully understand. The heart notices what the mind overlooks. The heart remembers what others forget. The heart recognizes value long before the mind catches up. And in that moment of honesty, they realize just how much you truly mean to them. Not because someone told them. Not because they were convinced. Not because they were influenced. Because they finally recognized it for themselves. That realization changed everything. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Now they find themselves looking at old memories differently. Moments that once seemed ordinary now feel extraordinary. Conversations that once seemed simple now carry deeper meaning. Experiences that once felt small now feel unforgettable. It is as if a new understanding has unlocked a completely different perspective. And from that perspective, everything suddenly makes sense. The confusion begins fading. The uncertainty begins disappearing. The answers begin appearing. One after another. One after another. One after another. Until the truth becomes impossible to avoid. The truth that their feelings have become far more important than they ever expected. Stay with me. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you. There is another revelation they are beginning to experience. The more they understand their feelings, the more they understand themselves. And that process is creating a powerful transformation. Because genuine emotions often reveal things about a person they never knew before. They reveal priorities. They reveal values. They reveal what truly matters. Your soulmate is discovering all of those things right now. And every discovery points toward the same conclusion. Their heart has been trying to show them something important. Something they were not ready to see before. Something they are finally ready to understand now. That understanding is creating a level of clarity they have not felt in a very long time. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Imagine spending a long time searching for an answer only to discover it was right in front of you all along. That is exactly how this feels for them. The signs were there. The emotions were there. The connection was there. The meaning was there. But now they can finally see it clearly. And once a person sees something clearly, they can never return to the way things were before. That is why this moment feels different. That is why this realization feels powerful. That is why their feelings continue growing stronger. Because they are no longer questioning what their heart is trying to tell them. They are beginning to trust it. And trust changes everything. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. As this journey continues, your soulmate is moving closer and closer to a truth that once seemed distant. A truth that now feels undeniable. A truth that now feels real. A truth that now feels impossible to ignore. And the most remarkable part is that they never expected this realization to arrive in such a powerful way. Yet here it is. Growing stronger. Growing clearer. Growing more meaningful with every passing day. Because your soulmate's feelings may have surprised them at first. But what happens next may surprise them even more. The next realization is approaching. The next emotional breakthrough is getting closer. And what they discover next may become the moment that changes everything they thought they knew about their heart.